Hello, everyone. This is Cody Henderson with the League Winners here today. Alongside me today, I have a very special guest. It is Cal linebacker Teddye Buchanan. Teddy, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on today. So let's just jump right into it. You played every single game this year as a college linebacker. How are you doing physically, mentally right now as you get ready for the NFL draft and combine?
Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, just super excited for this next chapter. Gonna start training here in the next few days. Just super excited, super grateful for the opportunity to play at Cal. Bunch of great coaches and great teammates. A bunch of memories I made there. Amazing season. And yeah, I'm just prepping my mind, my body, my spirit for this next chapter, and just ready to get after it.
Yeah. So I wanted to rewind your career back a little bit. How did you get into football?
Yeah, I got into football when I was super young. Something my dad was super into, so he kind of brought me along with him, and something that I always loved. The second I stepped onto a football field, I knew it was for me. I played other sports growing up, but football was always the one that I felt the most comfortable in, felt like I was the best at. So it's kind of how I started playing football.
And linebacker is such a tough physical position. I mean, you got to really want to love to play football and love football. How did you end up playing linebacker? And did you find like any sort of inspiration or try to model your game after a player or players?
Yeah, I actually played quarterback my whole life growing up, all the way up until my senior year of high school. I played uh, both ways actually my senior year, and then I was recruited as a linebacker. And the way it kind of happened was my junior year I was playing quarterback, and I actually kind of broke my thumb. I hit someone's helmet on my follow through, and I couldn't play quarterback obviously with a broken thumb. So I clubbed it up and played defense, and then based off those like 7 games my junior year, I got a few offers. Um, and then yeah, I kind of transitioned to linebacker, and it was an adjustment at first. Like you said, it's a very physical position, very demanding position, but something that I fell in love with. And I've played football my whole life, so a lot of those instincts and a lot of those things I've done kind of carried over to the position in college.
Definitely. So you played 3 seasons for UC Davis. Did you get recruited by any other schools? I know you mentioned a few your junior year, but had things changed your senior year, or were you pretty much committed to UC Davis by the time you were a junior?
No, I committed to Davis my senior year. I had a few other offers, like I had Colorado State and San Jose State. Those were my two FBS offers, and I had Sac State and like San Diego as some of my other offers. But yeah, the thing that really stuck out to me about Davis was just kind of the love that they showed me. They really made me feel wanted, and just a great overall program and culture there. So kind of went into my decision to go there.
Yeah, they are a great program. They're kind of an FCS powerhouse, I guess you could call them.
Yeah.
So you play there for 3 years. You have a very excellent career there, but you enter the transfer portal, then you come to Cal. Why did you pick Cal over some of the other programs that had interest in you? And what were you looking for when you were in the transfer portal to make that switch?
Yeah, I chose Cal for a variety of reasons. Number one, just the chance to play in front of my family and friends, to be close to home for my last year. That also plays into I was actually graduating from Davis when I entered the portal, so I had to leave in June. I couldn't leave any earlier. Just the timing of it and the amount of credits I had to graduate in June. So the proximity made it really really easy for me to watch spring ball from a distance. I couldn't obviously participate or practice, but just to be able to watch and see the culture and kind of take things in, that was important for me, that I just didn't show up as a new guy in June. And then the opportunity to play with my younger brother, Toby, um, and also Cal was just a amazing culture. Also, great coaches, ton of NFL experience, which is important for me. And yeah, all those things kind of came together to make my decision pretty easy.
Yeah, so you mentioned, watching spring practices so that you're not the new guy, but you did kind of come over and you played one season at Cal. What was that like in the locker room, especially as like a leader on defense? Was that like a quick adjustment for you in the locker room? Did the guys take to you pretty quickly to, be one of the leaders in that locker room?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a ton of new guys. It's kind of the new age of college football, so it wasn't anything special for me to come in as a transfer. There's a ton of transfers, but I think um, our team did an amazing job of bonding super quickly, and yeah, I felt super accepted by my teammates, which was amazing. Guys in the linebacker room, guys in the defense, and really just the whole team offense. Really, everyone made me feel accepted, and we were able to, come together and I think do a lot of good things this year.
Yeah, definitely. It was a pleasure. It was definitely a pleasure getting to cover you. College football fans are, obviously pretty crazy, and Bears obviously have a very enthusiastic fan base. What was it like, kind of like in the locker room or just being on campus when the whole Calgorithm movement took over, I guess, the internet?
Yeah, it was fun. Scrolling on X and seeing different stuff. It was definitely fun, and uh, we definitely appreciated the sport. It motivated us. We're playing for something bigger than ourselves, and we had the fans behind us, and yeah, we had a good time with it, and yeah, just definitely appreciate all the support all year.
How long did it take for you to get ought to go out of your head?
Well, me and Cade were Jaden Ott was in between us in the locker room, so we sang that to him quite a bit, and it was pretty funny to see his reaction. But yeah, it's a great song.
Did he at one point finally just get sick of it and just say, like, stop singing this to me?
Oh, he did, but we didn't stop.
That's awesome. But yeah, you guys, you went 6-7 with the bowl loss this year. Um, in the transfer portal era, I'm sure as you know, it's kind of crazy, kind of like the transfer portal timing taking place the same time as the bowl games. A lot of guys are sitting out or playing limited reps, but you decided to play a good portion of that game against UNLV. Why did you do it, and did you feel like you still had something left to prove?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to finish my career out the right way. I committed to be a Bear, and I wanted to go out playing. You know, Obviously there's a lot going on in the transfer portal and a lot of guys doing different things and making decisions based on different circumstances. But for me, it's just important to finish things out the right way. And I love playing football, so every time I get the chance, I'm gonna give it my all and just blessed to get one last opportunity to play at the college level.
Yeah, definitely. And you guys had, a pretty roller coaster of a season where you had some pretty big highs and some lows. How did you guys handle that adversity in the locker room? And, did you kind of take it upon yourself to be like that voice or leader in the locker room for guys to listen to?
Yeah, yeah, you said it. There was definitely some high highs and some low lows this year, and I think um, you know you take what you can out of that. I feel like it was amazing learning lessons on both sides, and it really just taught me at the end of the day to just prepare the same way every week, and that's kind of what I tried to instill to the team, and kind of what we talked about in the locker room was just preparing the same way every single week, no matter what happened. We go week 2 on the road in the SEC and beat Auburn. You think about how great we felt then, and then we you know, Miami, we blow a 25-point lead, and how terrible we feel after that. So, just coming every single week, preparing the right way, I think was really the lesson we got out of that, and something that I'll take with me going forward.
Definitely. So now that you've had some time to, reflect on your college football career, do you have like an overall highlight, something
Man,
that you're super proud of?
yeah, I would just say I was just happy with the way my career went overall. I think I had an amazing experience at UC Davis. Super grateful for all those coaches who helped me and really made that experience great, amazing for me. I graduated from there, got my design degree, and then just to be able to come to Cal, that was my dream school out of high school. So, and then getting to play on the FBS level, go to some amazing venues, and have some amazing games at home as well, was just a really cool experience for me, and something I'll look back on fondly for the rest of my life.
Yeah, absolutely. And as someone who's always, dreamed of playing for Cal as a kid or playing for the Raiders, I'm a big Raiders fan as a kid. Um, what was that? You just mentioned it, where you got to play for Cal as a team growing up that you rooted for. What was that experience like, getting to put on, the Berkeley uniform, or I'm sorry, Cal uniform, and getting to run out there on Memorial Field?
Yeah, it was really cool. I remember just putting on the helmet for the first time for media day, putting on the full uniform, and just having a lot of pride in the uniform I was in, and it felt like I had been at Cal longer than I had this year. Just the amount of pride I had in playing for the team, and just playing for everyone who's involved with the whole football deal. So it meant a lot to me, and yeah, just like I said, I'm super grateful for the experience.
Yeah, and recently you accepted your East West Shrine Bowl invitation. I just saw yesterday that you accepted your invitation to the Combine.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to about both of those experiences, and what are you hoping to showcase in front of the, scouts, coaches, GMs, whoever's there amongst NFL teams?
Yeah, I mean, those are two things that I've always dreamt of as a kid. Especially watching the combine as a kid. That's something that I've thought about over and over again, and something that is really a dream come true. But yeah, once I'm there, I'm just trying to show the type of guy I am, the type of competitor I am, and then just show the athletic and mental abilities that I have. I think I'm an athletic player, versatile player. I think I can run sideline to sideline. So just getting the chance to showcase that will be really good in front of a bunch of scouts and teams.
Now, what's that experience like, getting ready for the draft? I mean, did you take any time off after the bowl game just to recover for a little bit, or have you just did you just go straight back into training?
Yeah, no, I took some time off. Get a chance to be with the family a little bit. Super long season. Played a bunch of football, so I think it's important to let the body heal. But yeah, definitely getting back into it, and hit the ground running. Hit the ground running pretty hard, and um, yeah, combine's in 2 months, so and then East West is in a month. So a lot to prepare for, a lot to get really excited about.
Now, have you reached out to like any former, I guess, NFL players, former Cal players that have gone on to the NFL, or like any sort of coaches to kind of help you?
Yeah, I talked to Coach Sermon, my linebackers coach, and the DC. Um, and he's obviously been through it himself, which is you know a great guidance from him. And then yeah, I've been in contact with like Nolan Craig. We're kind of going through the same thing right now. So, and X and all those guys. So just kind of talking to them and seeing how their experience is right now. Not necessarily former players, but um, yeah, Coach Sermon and the guys going through it right now have been valuable resources to help kind of guide me on the right path during this time right now.
And when you, get to the combine, or when you play or practice in the Shrine Bowl game, what do you think you need to improve upon the most in order for you to be successful at like the highest level?
Yeah, I think for me really, it's going to be important just overall just to adjust to the the high level of the NFL. I think that's something that I'm looking forward to is kind of going through that growth process all over again. I was a fifth year this year. I was older guy, kind of been through it all, and then I'm going right back to a rookie, just like my freshman year in college. So just embracing that journey of going through it all again, and being willing to learn, and just being humble, and just willing to learn from guys who have done it at the highest level, get paid to do it, and yeah, just excited to grow and go through that growth.
And one of my favorite tidbits from the NFL Combine every year is, I guess you get these, you get this information or links, I guess, from questions that teams ask players, and some of them are tricky questions or gotcha questions. I don't know. Have you prepared for that at all? Like when they ask you, would you rather be a cat or a dog or anything like that?
Um, well, not that question necessarily, but I have been prepping for those questions. I think it's important to, in anything you do, be prepared, and super important job interview, obviously, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Continue to prepare, and yeah, just like I would for a game, just make sure I'm prepared and go execute when it's time.
Yeah, when they ask you, which team do you always play as in Madden? What are you gonna say? And why is it the Raiders?
Well, I'm gonna tell them I've been playing NCAA and I've been playing as Cal.
have, have you? Yeah. What's your favorite game mode? Do you just do like the online play, or do you do
Uh,
Dynasty? Have you taken Cal to a couple championships yet?
nah, I'm not into the whole dynasty or other. I just kind of play against friends, and I like to play against my brothers and stuff like that. Yeah, just for fun.
What was that like getting to see yourself in a video game? That's got to be a pretty crazy feeling.
It was really cool. At first they kind of had my number wrong, and
Yeah.
I was a trash overall, but I was glad to see it. I was glad to see my hard work throughout the season pay off and got my overall up. They got me in the number 10, so it's pretty cool.
So speaking of number 10, are you? Do you have any plans of changing that when you get to the NFL? I'm not too sure on the NFL's jersey
Uh,
number rules, but
I don't even know if it's up to me, but
yeah.
I'll take any number. I don't really care.
So it's not like a special. Is number 10 is special to you?
Yeah, number 10 is the number I wore in high school. I like the number a lot, but yeah, I'm willing to wear whatever number.
Awesome. All right. Well, Teddy, it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. I'm sure Cal fans are going to enjoy this for sure. Um, yeah, I appreciate you coming on. As someone who grew up as a fan and cover the team this year, it was awesome to watch you and Cade go sideline to sideline popping people. That's for sure. So
Yes, sir. I appreciate
that
it.
was awesome. I love good linebacker play, and you guys were the example of that. So on behalf of Cal fans, I'd just like to say thank you for that. And yeah, it's been a pleasure today. I'm going to have this posted on X and then probably YouTube. And
Thanks.
yeah, big thank you to your dad as well. I shot him a message on X, and yeah, it seemed like he helped get it done. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out Aaron.
Yeah, shout out Aaron. Appreciate you, Aaron. But yeah, good luck, Teddy, on your future. You're definitely going to have a ton of fans follow you wherever you go. And like I said, it's been a pleasure to cover you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Hopefully, everyone likes the new hair.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, Teddy. Thank you.
All right, go Bears.
Go Bears.